The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
I think that from a consumer packaged goods perspective is that they are responsible for a lot of beverages in the industry. And from that perspective, taking the consumer packaged goods approach to the business allows us to talk the same language when we're trying to work our products, not only in the provincial entities, but in the medical platforms as well.
Welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom, and joining me now is Gord Davey. He is the CEO of Delivra Health Brands. And Gord, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing great, Steve, and as always, it's great to see you on a fine, bright day.
Yeah, absolutely. And exciting news for the company that you've expanded LivRelief on where it's going to be able to be seen and bought by people, and that's because you've done a deal with a company called Peak. So tell me who Peak Process Solution is and why you think they're a perfect partner for you.
Yeah, that's a great segue into what we wanted to talk about. So, our brand of LivRelief Infused has been a pillar for the medical community and the provincial entities over the last 4 years. And what we've been able to do is we do have distribution, but what we now have with Peak Processing is a great partner and a partner now for 5 years. And with Peak Processing, they're a very successful cannabis company in the Canadian marketplace, and with very strong leadership and strong management. And that combined with what we're doing at Delivra Health Brands allows us to have a really good partnership going forward.
Gord, they have a really strong track record as far as the consumer packaged goods segment, and that's a key one for your company as well, because both of you are sort of aligned when it comes to getting things to the public.
Yeah, I think that that's right, Steve. And I think that from a consumer packaged goods perspective is that they are responsible for a lot of beverages in the industry. And from that perspective, taking the consumer packaged goods approach to the business allows us to talk the same language when we're trying to work our products, not only in the provincial entities, but in the medical platforms as well. So talking that same consumer packaged goods language allows us to have a great understanding about a pathway forward.
Gord, this is a long-term deal, which is a bonus for your company. It provides you with a partner that's going to be there year in and year out over the next 5 years. And I think that sort of knowledge and understanding between two companies can really allow things to push forward quickly.
Yeah, I think that's right, Steve. The complexity of the cannabis industry has, it's been in influx throughout the years, and for us to be involved in a 5-year program with an established cannabis company like Peak Processing, and Barry and his team there have done a bang-up job in growing their company, but growing it profitably as well. And that's a really important feature for us moving forward, is to have that stability for the next 5 years.
I'm sure you're getting a lot of inbound questions about this particular deal. The 5 years is obviously positive, and people want to know about revenue as well. And I would imagine that you've addressed a lot of that when it comes to putting a deal like this together.
Absolutely. And as a publicly traded company, our goal is to drive volume, but drive volume profitably. And our partnership with Peak and working with them and having a vast distribution, not only in the provincial entities, but also in the medical channels, we're really excited about what it's going to do for our incremental revenue, both top and bottom line.
Yeah. So just wrapping up here, Gord, this sounds like it's a really positive for the company and something that you've been working on for a while. How excited are you that you finally got it across the line?
Oh, we're ecstatic, and we're really excited to get going. We're going to have products in the provincial entities as soon as May, and you're going to see it again in the medical platforms in May as well. So we're driving it, as is Peak, and we are really excited about this partnership going forward.
All right, we'll leave it there. Gord, thanks very much. Congratulations on this exciting news.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. As always, I appreciate your time.
All right, Gord Davey, the CEO of Delivra Health Brands.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors, or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.